to Playoffs with Kat and JJ. So, with our OPP this morning, other people's problems, we just talked to Joe, and basically, this is what he's decided to do with his life.
I have decided to quit my job, and I'm just going to focus on doing online gambling.
Now, he hasn't told his family yet that he's going to quit his job and just gamble full time.
Making big life moves like that. I feel like men do that a little bit more often than women. You got to think of the big picture.
This to me, and I consider myself a veteran being married almost 25 years, this starts with oh man, that would be so fun to be a professional gambler, wouldn't it? And then I'd gauge my wife's reaction by that. And if I got even a 10% yes on that.
Like, what about a wince?
Yeah, even then I'd try it a little bit more, maybe in about a week. I'd give this a full month to marinate before I really tried this. So
here's an option, just an option. Hear me out, that you want to be a professional gambler full time. I say for 6 months, you do it as a side gig. You build up a cushion to make her feel comfortable. And then you see how the next 6 months go. And if you are not gaining the momentum that you thought you were going to, go back to a full-time job.
It's not a horrible idea. How's Tyler doing this morning?
Good. How are you, man?
Good, man. You got some experience here?
Not really experience. I just heard you mention, like, the whole quitting their job to stream, and I had a little bit of input, I guess. I have TikTok downloaded on my phone, right? And so I scroll through TikTok every now and again, and I see these people, they'll stream their gambling that they're doing on like TikTok or Twitch. And I know that there's been a lot of people that have had success with that. So that not only are they making the money from gambling, they're also getting stuff from the streaming that they're doing also.
Sure.
Okay. But you got to be really good. You have to be worth watching. You know, like you have to have a certain allure and appeal to the public. There has to be
definitely the right atmosphere, and like you have to have the right vibe with all of your viewers and everything, and like a good relationship with them in some sense.
You just have to be hot. Is that what gets you money on Twitch?
Well, I mean, some of them.
Yeah.
Or have like an eating channel, like where they pay you to eat pizza and stuff.
You know, in our world, Tyler, what this is like radio people that get out of radio and they decide they want to be professional podcasters or something, and then they realize that the only like the top, it's like Joe Rogan is the only one making money doing a podcast. You know what I mean?
You have to have access to people that people want to hear you talk to, or like you have to be really interesting. And some people think that they're really interesting, and then they quit everything and think that that's going to be their only form of income. You got to look at the big picture.
So, Tyler, just real quick, one last question. If our show got to be to the point where we had to cut either Kat or myself, who would you fire?
Why? Why is that?
Oh, that's not even fair, man.
Yeah. Just go ahead. You could say Kat. It's not going to break her heart. She hears it all the time.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
I would probably have to go with you. I'm not going to lie.
All right. I didn't hear you. You were going through a tunnel, but I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a really good morning. It was always good to talk to you.
All right,
Take care.
I love you.
So the professional gambling thing. Yes, no. I just think we're getting so many no's from people, texting, phone calls, people saying this is a horrible idea. Brian has been waiting on hold for the better part of 10 minutes.